Welcome back to Paw Print, where every wag tells a story of love. If you've just welcomed a puppy into your home, knowing when and how much to feed them isn't just helpful, it's absolutely critical for their healthy development. Because behind every cute tail wag is a body that's rapidly growing, and a single feeding mistake can throw off their entire system. In this video, you'll discover the exact feeding schedule based on your puppy's age and one common habit that most dog owners get wrong without realizing. Before we get into the daily schedule, let's understand why puppies can't be fed like adult dogs and what makes the first few weeks of feeding so crucial. Section 1. 0 to 4 weeks, mother's milk or nothing else. When a puppy is born, their entire world is no bigger than a warm belly and a steady heartbeat. At this age, they don't need kibble formula bowls or even water, just their mother's milk packed with antibodies and the exact nutrients their tiny body can absorb. Most puppies nurse 10 to 12 times a day, not only to fill their stomachs, but also to feel safe and regulated. If the mother isn't available, a specialized puppy milk replacer is the only safe substitute. Cow's milk can trigger painful digestive upset. Mother's milk works like nature's first vaccine, protecting them while their immune system is still learning how to function. During these first 4 weeks, feeding isn't really about meals. It's about survival itself. And then, right around week 4, something shifts. Their eyes focus better, their legs become steadier, and for the very first time, they begin to explore something beyond milk. Section 2. 4 to 8 weeks. First steps into solid food. Around 4 weeks old, puppies start teething, and with that comes curiosity. You'll notice them sniffing, licking, even nibbling at solid objects. That's your cue. It's time to begin weaning. But this shift must be gentle. Their digestive system is still learning, so start with moistened puppy kibble or a mush of formula and soft food. According to veterinary guidelines, these meals should be given 4 times a day, every 6 hours, to avoid sugar crashes or bloating. Think of this stage as teaching a baby to chew, not just to eat, but to adapt. Their tiny body is asking, "What's next?" and your answer shapes how they grow. By week 8, they should be eating solid food with confidence. And just as their world expands, so must their feeding routine. Next comes a shift in rhythm, less frequent meals, but more structured portions. Section 3. 2 to 3 months. Building routine. By the time your puppy reaches 2 months old, their playful energy surges, and so does their need for a reliable routine. At this stage, they've moved past mushy meals and can comfortably eat softened kibble. Now's the perfect moment to introduce structure. Feed them 3 to 4 times a day at the same times in the same place. Why? Because puppies thrive on predictability. Their digestive system, still developing, responds better when it knows what to expect. Studies show dogs fed on a consistent schedule show fewer behavioral issues and better long-term health. Think of it like setting the clock inside their body. It helps regulate not just hunger, but mood and sleep. By month 3, your puppy isn't just eating, they're learning how the world works. And soon their schedule will shift again, moving closer to that of an adult dog. Let's look at how feeding changes once your puppy turns 6 months old. Section 4. 6 months and beyond. Transitioning to adult patterns. At 6 months, your puppy is no longer a fragile newborn. They're stronger, more active, and ready to transition to an adult-like routine. This is the time to reduce feedings to 2 meals a day, ideally spaced 12 hours apart. Just like humans, dogs do better when their bodies run on a steady rhythm. Skipping meals or feeding at random hours can lead to anxiety, overeating, or even digestive distress. For large and giant breeds, you may want to keep 3 meals a day a little longer to support slower growth. Think of this stage as adolescence. They need guidance, but also consistency. According to veterinary nutritionists, regular meal times help regulate metabolism, reduce begging behaviors, and support joint development. You're not just feeding a dog, now you're shaping habits that may last 10 to 15 years. But even as their meals decrease, one truth remains constant. They should never be fed just once a day. And here's why. Section 5. Why one meal a day is dangerous for puppies. Some people think feeding once a day simplifies things, but for a puppy, it can be seriously harmful. Their small bodies burn energy quickly, and going too long without food can cause drops in blood sugar leading to weakness tremors or even collapse in severe cases. Puppies need multiple meals not just for nutrition, but to match their faster metabolism and ongoing growth. Even if your schedule is tight, it's worth finding time for at least 2, ideally 3 feedings per day. Think of their energy like a wood stove you don't throw in one big log and expect it to burn all day. You feed it steadily. According to the American Veterinary Medical Association, consistent small meals reduce health risks and support even muscle development. So, no matter what advice you hear, remember this one meal a day is never enough for a growing pup. Now, let's bring everything together with one clear takeaway. Feeding a puppy isn't just about filling a bowl. It's about shaping a healthy future one meal at a time. From mother's milk to solid food from 4 meals a day to 2 every stage matters. And while the schedule may change one thing, never should the love and attention behind each feeding. If you've ever raised a puppy, you know how quickly they grow, but also how many questions come up along the way. What worked for your dog? Did they prefer a certain routine? I'd love to hear your story. Share in the comments below. Your experience could help another puppy parent out there make the right choice.